Before we begin this base tour video, I thought it appropriate to give a quick preamble as to why I was drawn specifically to this base. This is Ocean's Anomalous, a base built primarily by Jack the Ripper, a very popular, very well-known 2B2T figure, architect of Space Valkyria, the lands, and other well-known bases. Jack requires no introduction. If you know anything about 2B2T history, you've heard his name brought up. His YouTube channel has 15,000 more subscribers than mine, so he's well known. But what in particular drew me to this base is something that has been created in this Anarchy server on 2B2T that is fairly unique. As many of you who watch my channel frequently know, I recently became obsessed with the Hermitcraft Decked Out 2 game designed by Tango Tech. And Jack the Ripper has created something similar in an Anarchy server, which is astounding to me. So without further faff, let's get to the 2B2T base tour of Ocean's Anomalous. Hello again, and welcome back to another episode of Advanced Minecraft on 2B2T, the world's worst server. Today we're not going to actually be on 2B2T, partly because of the, 8-hour wait, but mostly because the base that I'm going to be touring is griefed. It is Ocean's Anomalous, a base that was built by Jack the Ripper and others, notably contributions from Alpha Computer, Universin, Dark Takanava, Copperator, Osmobite, and Megington, or at least testing and assistance in the Escape the Jack Rooms game that I'll be taking a look at today. So what I have is a world download. Ocean's Anomalous was built in August of 2023, founded in August of 2023, but has been leaked and griefed during, at the end of its life here. But here we are in what was Ocean's Anomalous before it was destroyed. And I have a very basic kit here, some elytra and rockets, just to get a look around without, resulting to my my hacked client that I'm using today. But this is Ocean's Anomalous. Now, Jack the Ripper has been a very influential member of 2B2T for longer than I have been on the server. He joined back in February of 2012, if my information is actually correct, and is well known for his incredible structures on the server. He is an architect of some incredible shit, and I'm going to do a quick base tour. I don't know if I can be expected to really get a look at everything that's here, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing a run through the Jack Rooms in this episode, because I'm not sure that I've got it set up properly, and I certainly don't know anything about it. So I want to go in blind. I feel like that is the right way to do things. But yeah, I just wanted to get a look around this base, and then look into the game that Jack the Ripper has created, and maybe do a run through it and see how it works. My God, this is very similar, going down floor after floor. We're definitely below the ocean level now. I hope that I have not picked a terrible way to start here. Perhaps... Oh, look at that. Look at this. Cute base. Has been playing 2B2T for 8 years and can't figure out why he has a lol cow. Wow. Artwork museum. I'm just going to fly through that really quickly. Damage myself. Some of this art is just incredible. Okay. Before I get too turned around... It's too late. I've already become turned around. God damn. I mean, this museum alone is worth the trip. So obviously this is a downloaded version, but and the Rick and Morty. The base itself has been griefed. God damn. I don't know how you people have the time. I can't even log into the damn server, let alone build a fucking Harry Potter mural. Jesus Christ. Incredible. I'm just going to keep saying that over and over. I'm just going to keep talking about how amazing this base is. Oh, good. We found an exit into the structure proper. Let's take a quick aerial tour here. So obviously, Ocean's Anomalous was built in a reef here, in a ocean biome. Yeah, warm ocean. It has been griefed. It's the coordinates were made public. So anything that I show is not only long gone on 2B2T, but isn't, you know, in any kind of threat against the build. Yeah, so Dark Takanawa is a mutual friend of ours, Jack and I. And he, when he learned that I was interested in Decked Out 2, he said, you know, hey, you know that Jack the Ripper built something similar on 2B2T in an Anarchy world. And I was like, I did not know that because I'm not paying much attention to the comings and goings of 2B2T lately. But also that's incredible. Like, I was already impressed by the Redstone and game design and all that in Hermitcraft, in vanilla survival. To do it in Anarchy is just an extra level of insane. You have to be crazy, right? Like, you must be slightly insane to build such an intricate base and game in a server that's just going to blow it up at some point. Cords leaked and all that. I'm getting a bit of a lag. I'm assuming that's because I'm recording. Because, again, this is a single-player, you know, offline build. Okay. You know, part of getting a world download with my schedule and inability to record collaboratively is that what in the heck? SASD? Maybe by accident. Is that I kind of have to guess at what some of these things are supposed to be doing. This looks like a grinder of some sort that then funnels everything into the barrel at the end, but I don't know what exactly it is. I probably should have spawned in a little bit more food, though. That's my bad. This, I believe, leads us to the start of the game. I was told, or I saw the instructional video that said that you go down the extra long shaft, giggity, and you wind up here where the rules of the game are, you know, what your simulation distance and view distance should be, and all that. I think I will do a separate video running through this game because, A, I believe it'll make a very long video if I try to do both a base tour and the game, and B, I have a sinking suspicion that I've actually broken it already. There's like a sign that's like, if all beacons are off, game is in progress. Okay, they're actually on, so maybe I didn't. I think they were off earlier. But yeah, there's like a locker room where you store all your stuff, and then you have to go in a specific place. Prostasis chambers, set your spawn before playing. If you've died and the game's still going, push for saturation maxing. Carrots, fantastic. Take some of that. Just to explore the base with. Baby hazmat suit for babies. I don't even know exactly where. Oh, this is where you start it in here. The threshold. Okay, I will come back to that. I will do a separate video on that because I want to give the base itself a tour first before we play the game. Incredible. I don't know what else there is to say, man. Like, you see a place like this, and knowing what it takes me to build even just a simple shack in a server that I can get to regularly, that I don't have to spend 8 hours waiting for. And I'm sure Jack probably pays for priority. Let's be honest. He plays this game enough that it's probably worth it to him, whereas for me, it would be a waste of money. Wow. All right, let's take a look down here. Thank you for being a wonderful member, Glubtubis. Also, I'm sorry if if anyone has come to this base and I didn't know your name. I will try to correct that, or please correct me in the comments. I'm sure Jack the Ripper will see this video and will be happy to correct all of the inaccuracies that I'm certain to pepper throughout this video. Amian. But yes, please let me know what mistakes I've made, and if you have questions, if anyone has seen this and hasn't actually already gotten their answers from Jack directly, please ask. I'm sure he'd be happy to talk about this build and answer any questions you have. Holy shit. What? I can't break this because I'm bad at Minecraft. Okay, whatever. I can rotate them, so clearly they are there. That's insane. Who did this? Who created this fucking artwork? That's wild. I don't even know where to begin on that. We're in the back door area. We're in the maintenance tunnel. We shouldn't be here. Okay, I want to go down there, but I want to check out this side first. To a loyal member, DoctrZombie. I'm assuming Jack built these to pay tribute to YouTube members and subscribers. Your very first YouTube member, Poncho Hamster. Ding ding. Alright, we got steak and slime balls. Let me see if maybe, because I am having some screen issues. Render distance is very high. I'm gonna drop that down to like maybe 18 chunks if I can get it there. There we go. I'll do fast graphics as well for now. That might just speed things up a little bit, make it a little more smooth. Okay. Holy shit. Where do I even begin? Oh my gosh, there's so many little shrines to his YouTube subscribers. Members. All right, we're back in the art museum here. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Oh look, okay, so in that room with the massive picture is his farm. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a sewer system. Hold on, can I swim through this? I feel like if you do it right, you should be able to. I'm trying, but I can't do it because I'm bad at Minecraft! Alright, maybe it's because hold on. Might be because I have the no fall on. Might also be because I'm an idiot. Alright, well fuck it. Or that might do it. Dumbass. Uh-oh. There we go. Just fucking traveling the sewers here. I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm not supposed to be here. Oh no. How far is this tunnel? Oh, I think I see the end. Hold on. We'll be fine, guys. Uh-oh. It's more water. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Fucking get in there. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Okay, skeletons are shooting at me. I think this is inside the game. Uh-oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. There's a toilet. Fucking lifeguard skeletons. I'm definitely triggering a shulker. Oh, not a shulker, a, what are those things called? A sensor that detects when I make noise. Hi there. What's this? I'm definitely doing things I shouldn't be. I think now would be a good time to get the hell out of here. Hold on. Before I ruin any of the mystery, let me do game mode. Spectator. And then fly out of this area. Yes, that's definitely part of the game. I've apparently traveled through some sewer that I probably shouldn't have. But you can just see the incredible, intricate work that has gone into this underneath the hood. Like, we were up there looking around at the visual side of the base beyond or before entering the game. And that is just, like, the surface of what is inside. So if I just dip under here again and leave the massive pool of glow squids, here is some of the redstone that operates Escape the Jack rooms. All right, so rather than, you know, accidentally give too much information or spoil it for myself, let's go back to, oops, sorry, survival mode. Doop. And probably turn on my no-fall again. The Aquarium of Jack's YouTube chat. Okay. Without actually having a guided tour, I don't know exactly where to go to see, you know, the most interesting parts of the builds. Oh, here is clearly like a maintenance section for the game. I'll stay away from that. I'm assuming, you know, I say that, but it may have nothing to do with it. It might be completely unrelated. It just looks very similar to the decked out stuff, right? This all kind of seems a little bit familiar without understanding a goddamn thing I'm looking at. Okay, let's hit up here. Well, what's over this way? Ow. I don't even know what these are. It's been so long since I've genuinely paid attention to Minecraft. I don't know what these creatures are. That's my bad. I should know my shit, and I don't. These are cows. That I recognize. That's a leather and steak farm. pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. Sheep. Obviously need a lot of the... I don't know if this is green or lime wool for his redstone stuff. Black wool. Red and purple. I see some other colors off to the side. Is this just a bunny pen? Does one even need bunnies for anything, or is it just because he wanted to have a pen full of bunnies? I hear frogs as well. Perhaps something unused or unfinished. Okay. Man, these pillars alone are pretty fucking awesome. There is slime blocks in there. Do they have a function as well as being just good looking? Alright, this is an observer connected to a lightning rod. Ow. Ah! Shit. I wonder if when lightning strikes the tower, something happens. Maybe it turns all of the lanterns off or something. It'd be actually pretty goddamn cool. Even something small like that. Okay. I was going to go ahead and look in here, but I think that's pretty obvious, even from this little viewpoint, what this is. You know, it's a farm, all the different types of, you know, plant that you might need during a base are all laid out in a good, you know, coherent way there. I already traveled through the sewers like an idiot, so that's enough of that. Let me zip up here. Man, this is, again, even without the room, even without the game itself, is an incredibly impressive structure. And I don't want to sound like a broken record when I keep saying that over and over. I basically told that to Jack the Ripper when I originally looked at this world file before doing... Am I getting... Sorry, I think children are knocking on the door. I'm just running by. That, you know, he must be used to it by now with all of his amazing 2B2T builds. But I could never. I could never build something like this. It could take me a year of my time in creative mode. I still wouldn't get all this done. It's incredible. Yeah, this is one reason I do streams instead of recordings now. My kids are older and they stomp around the fucking house and make a ton of noise, and it makes it annoying as shit. I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut or leave in, but my fucking kids were making a ton of noise in the hallway. One of them was chasing the other one with the meat tenderizer. So, as I always frequently remind people, don't have children. Okay. I know that I'm missing out on a large portion of the base. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you can't turn a corner without finding a new secret little hideout, you know, or hello, look at that fucking automatic door openings. Incredible. I broke it. No, I didn't break it. Okay. But down here is the primary attraction, the primary motivation for this base. It's the game. So what I'm going to do, little console, is I'm going to finish this recording. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to say thank you again to Dark Takanawa for facilitating this world download, and for Jack the Ripper for providing it to me. And I hope you guys are happy with my base tour. I don't know what it is, how to say it. Oh shit. I was looking for the, oh god. There we go. Meg. I don't know what these buttons or levers do. I don't know if I should touch them. It's fine. They may just be for decorations. These look like little computer consoles. It's pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record another episode of me running through the Jack rooms. I'm going to read up on these rules and figure everything out, make sure I'm following the directions. And I will see you guys next time.